Booba? Booba. Better? Booba. That fine? That's fine. I hear you want to be a VTuber. That's awesome! I look forward to watching your journey. For starters, you're going to want to decide what kind of VTuber you'll be. PNG tuber, 3D Vroid, or Live 2D. A PNG tuber is the simplest. You just need 2 images of your VTuber and use something called, and I use something called this Discord reactive images. 1 image of a closed mouth and 1 of an open mouth. Head over to Reactive by Fugi Tech, log in with your Discord, add your inactive and talking images to their respective places, and then you just copy that URL, add it as a browser source in your preferred streaming software. For a free PNG tuber creator, I recommend looking through PickCrew. That's what I used to get started with when I first started being a VTuber, but my current VTuber is a 3D model that I made myself in Vroid Studio. That is also available on Steam. I also use a program called Vrm Poser to set up the VTuber's pose during the streams, but right now it's a little broken on the back end, and my current program I use for face tracking is VC Face. It's a pretty broadly used one, and honestly I'm pretty happy with it overall. Clothing for your VTuber can be found on booth.pm by searching for Vroid. There are paid models and free ones, and you can also set a filter to only show the free models if you can't really afford to buy new ones. Credit your artists. All my outfits my current outfit has been made completely by me in Vroid Studio. As for Live 2D, I don't know too much about how to use it. I just know those models can be very pricey, so I don't recommend starting out with a Live 2D model as a beginning VTuber if you can't comfortably afford it or you're not an artist. Honestly, I'd solidify your design with a PNG or a Vroid before considering a Live 2D. What I referenced are a few ways to make your VTuber, but there are many different ways to create or track your model. All sorts of VTubers are valid VTubers. It can make a difference which kind of model you use, but not as much as a beginning creator. Any advice on an easy way to credit your artist? I sometimes forget, and I want to know everyone who did what. That's a tricky one. I tend to, for my Vroid outfits, I create a outfit folder with those specific pieces of outfit in that, and then just a link to each of the booth options. And then, I guess, when I do actually post the stuff, I should be linking all those. But I currently am not using any outfits that were made by somebody else. For my Halloween stream, I will be using a costume that was free to use, and I have my costume already picked out. Once you have your VTuber set, and you pick the tracking software you want to use, you're ready to get started, or you're ready to get started streaming or recording content. Sprucing up your streams using overlays can help draw eyes, but I also know bigger streamers that have very basic stream setups. Just try to make sure you at least have overlays, alert overlay to let chat know when events happen during your stream, like when somebody follows you. There are 3 big pillars to content creation. The first being content, the second being consistency, and the third being networking. In the beginning of your VTubing career, you'll need content to garner attraction to your platform. For that, I personally like to put out YouTube videos and shitpost on Twitter. The main way I make YouTube videos is by writing out bullet points of subjects I want to talk about on stream, and then just kind of talk about it on stream. Then once I've streamed that segment I talk about, I take the VOD, throw it into a program called Shotcuts, quick trim to the start and end of the segment, and then add a fade to and from black, and I'm ready to export. I also have an interview show where I talk to content creators of all sizes, and edit it the same way, honestly. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or trying to build hype for your debut, I want to hear about your VTuber, your content, where you want to take your creator career plans. Basically everything you're willing to tell me on stream. Everyone has different kinds of content they want to make. Some prefer to record offline and highly edit videos. Others might prefer to draw, make music, code a program. Maybe think about the kinds of things you'd like to watch and then put your own spin on it. I know there's a drive to be 100% original, but I'll be honest, everything you want to say has been said. But what you can do is phrase things in the ways that you best can. Would you consider these pillars the triple play of being a VTuber? Content, creation, and networking are the three pillars of all kinds of content creation. Whether you're a flesh tuber, whether you're a VTuber, whether you're a musician, whether you're an actor, whether you're a writer, all of them are affected by those three. Those three are how you grow. If you feel like there's a lack of specific kind of content, and you just found a potential market to expand your reach, it doesn't really matter how small you think your niche is. I've personally watched a Twitch streamer grow to partner by exclusively playing Final Fantasy XIV side content called Deep Dungeons. Some niches will take longer to reach the right audience. I won't lie about that. You don't have to have a full-on plan for the kind of content you want to do. Honestly, you can just focus on streaming if that's your passion. Live content is content. Once you've figured out what kind of content you want to create, it's on to the next topic, consistency. It's important to keep a regular schedule and not overload yourself with trying to take on too much at once. While a schedule really helps viewers catch your streams regularly, it also puts a lot of pressure on the streamer to always stick to that schedule, even when they're not really up to streaming that day. If you feel bad that you need to miss a stream on one of your regular days, please don't. Your health takes priority over your streams. Just remember to let your audience know that you'll be taking time off to recover or whatever you want to make public. Most regular viewers will appreciate seeing such posts, even if they don't interact with it directly. When you do need to take time off content creation, that's completely okay. If it's an extended time, just try to keep your audience updated and do return to content creation. There will be people that will be happy to see your return. Now, on to the third, and in my opinion, the most important part, networking. The best way I recommend to network is through Twitter. It is both the best and worst place to be. Start posting pictures of your VTuber using the VTubers and VTuber Uprising hashtags to start getting noticed. Look under the VTuber Uprising hashtag to find others looking to collaborate or other streamers with similar styles that you could potentially raid after your streams. There are also VTuber support groups that you can add to help boost the signal of your projects. Like I personally run an adult creator support hashtag that all you need to do is add that hashtag, and there are people that'll occasionally browse that and throw retweets to people using that. I personally browse that daily. If you want to promote your debut, a community event, a charity stream, whatever, most VTuber supporters, myself included, would be happy to help and give you a retweet. Honestly, so long as you clearly label your account over 18, I'm more than happy to be directly tagged for retweets. The main way we all grow as content creators is through meeting other creators. As we interact with each other, we get broadcast further, and our audiences slightly begin to overlap as people find new creators that stand out to them. All you gotta do is hang out in stream chat or engage with Twitter banter, but please don't go into others' chats and declare you're also a streamer or that you're starting your stream soon. Doing so honestly only hurts your reputation in that community. Instead, just engage with responding to the streamer and to other chatters. Give it some time so that people can also respond to you and get to know you just a little bit. After some time, if they haven't mentioned wanting to collab in the near future, you can potentially send a DM about it, streamer of interest. But certainly don't go expecting a collab out of them just because you spent time in their chat. Instead, I would probably word it something like this. Hello there. I'm not sure if you were aware, but I'm also a streamer, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in a collab in the future. Obviously, you'll want to use your own words, and they are well within their rights to decline the offer. Networking can take time to properly build. Honestly, don't chase follow for follow. That can end up looking like bot behavior and get your account limited. Instead, work at getting yourself noticed by being friendly, supportive, funny, or however else you like to interact with people. As you build friendships with other creators, people in their audience start to notice you as well. Do you want to know how to actually start a community of your own? Other creators. Making a few content creator friends and keeping a regular schedule will help you start to get consistent viewers, which in turn helps your audience grow naturally. Obviously, you can't rely on any one person to be there for your streams except you. You keep putting your best face on and keep going. I know exactly how hard it is to build your streams from 0 viewers and 0 friends that were also content creators. As I bring this to a close, I want to reiterate the main points. Make content. If you're not sure what kind of content you want to make, ask yourself, what kind of content do I wish there was more of? Be consistent. The only thing that can truly stop your growth is yourself. And finally, network. Don't just post going live messages in other servers that have a place for self-promotion like mine, but do your best to engage with other communities in a friendly manner without constantly declaring you're also a creator. Don't know where to start? Consider joining my Discord server where I allow anyone 18 or older that's friendly a place to chat, network, not safe for work post on the proper channel, and self-promote. We're an accepting community that welcomes everybody. All you gotta do is hit apostrophe Discord in the exclamation mark Discord in Twitch chat or look under my socials and it's there. Network, horny, I mean what? True. As always, thanks for coming in by and watching my video. If you can't be the sharpest tool in the shed, you can always be the hoe.